Okay. All right, I'm live. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Today is Tuesday. The date is May 23rd. Welcome to my studio. This is Stampin' to Connect, and I am Jeanette Collins. And as you can see with this catalog in front of me, I am a independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I really, really enjoy it. Today, I am recording live, actually it's live on YouTube and Facebook on my business page. And I appreciate if you'd leave me a comment. Let's see, I'm going to push this comment through. There we go. And it says, hello and welcome to my first episode of She Stamps Cards. I wanted to name this episode series She Stamps Cards because I've been following another demonstrator. Her name is Robin Albrecht, that's what it is. And she's at Really Robin Stamps. And she has been doing episodes just once a week, and she does different things. It's kind of fun to watch, but she numbers them. And so I thought, you know what, to keep myself consistent, I'm going to go ahead and call my little episode something. So this is She Stamps Cards, because I know there's lots of she's out there. Anyhow, today we're going to be working with Fresh as a Daisy designer series paper, and that's what's on the front of our cover. And I want to show you in the catalog right here. Let me go ahead and move myself down because you've seen enough of me. There. Okay, so here's the catalog, and I have to tell you, I have not bought the stamp set nor the dies. I take part in a paper share. So I got some of the paper here. I've got one sheet of each. And I decided to challenge myself to make some cards using my paper shares because, you know, I use them and sometimes I really don't. You know, a year goes by and it's like, oh, I still have them. So here you see the front side and the back side. Let's see, pull you a little closer. So what I have is that sheet that has all the cut ups. So that one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. And the gal that I buy them from, she cuts them into 6 by 6. And I really do enjoy getting them. So that's what I'm working with today is that Fresh as a Daisy designer series paper. All right. Let's look at, and the other thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be following a simple sketch. This is a little simple sketch card that I made. It's just with some old paper. Let's see, and pull you back just a little bit. There we go. And the design on this paper, on the card, leaves you a 1/16 of an inch all the way around, and you're going to want to use one of the more patterned paper on the background because this paper is so beautiful. You want to show it off and let it do most of the work. To get that 1/16 of an inch, you need to cut it at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then for some interest, we add a strip. This is a 1 inch by 4 1/8. And I actually, on some of them, I use the flower paper and then I just, flip it over because it has the coordinating paper and use that right here. Now, I put this circle here, but when you use a sketch, you don't have to put something right there. It's just giving you a suggestion. So there's one of my cards that I'm going to put together that has that circle here, or I might have put it right here. I got to think about where I put it. Anyway, it's fun. Okay, so focal point or greeting, and you can even put a tag here or something, to a greeting and add extra embellishment. But I used my 2 3/8 inch punch. That's the new punch that's in our catalog. All right, so I want to show you some other things that we're going to use. I'll leave this where you can see it, maybe up here. There. Well, I'm not going to have much room to work. I may have to move it. Okay. Of course, I'm using crushed curry because a lot of those flowers have that color. And then I'm using the brand new wild wheat. This is a beautiful color. It actually reminds me more of a gold, so it's nice. Let me show you some of the little things I have in my arsenal for this card. Okay. What I'm doing as far as the paper goes, now you see this is that 6x6. Pull it down just a little bit. This is that 6x6, so we're going to be using it. Now, it has the blue. I did not use the blue for that strip, but you'll see. I have my card base, which I am using a white side folding card base. Okay. And I have my envelope ready because I like to decorate the envelopes. And remember, I don't have the stamp set or the dies yet. So you're probably going, well, what are you going to do? All right, I've got some bits and pieces in here. Oh, here's one of the strips. Okay, if you remember, this is one of the patterns. So I flipped this one over because it's got all those pretty greens and it's kind of got that gradient into the blues. And I thought, well, that will work for that strip. This strip might be just a little smaller, but we'll work with that in a little bit, okay? I am using a stamp that I haven't used. I probably used this one time, and it frustrates me because I see people using stuff and I keep buying stuff and, you know, then I don't use it. So I marked all of the ones that I've maybe used once or twice, and I'm going to make an effort to use some of the stamps and dies that I haven't used very much. Because, you know, guys, this is an investment and it's fun investment. I love it. And I have my dies in here. So those for the love for you. And I've got to look to see if this is still in the catalog. Oh, well, I should have looked beforehand. I thought about it earlier and then, you know, whoof, goes out of my mind. Okay, so I'm going to use the So Much. These all, when you stamp them and then you cut them out, they come apart. So that's good. But the Love You, I think I'm doing something else with it. So that's going to be interesting. And I'm actually using these for a little center. So it's going to be interesting for you to watch how I put this together. So let me put this here. Now, I am using these little playful alphabet dies. This is another thing I haven't used very much of. So today I will be pulling Love You out of there, and I'm going to actually show you a trick in placing those on your card. So, but first, leave that there. First, the vellum. I decided that, well, I don't think I cut mine out in black, but we're going to cut out the maybe you in the black. And then I'm going to use my vellum as like a placeholder, because when you put words on top of this busy pattern, it kind of gets lost. So, okay. So what I did is I took my brand new punch. As you can see, I've already done it once, but I want to show you. I'm going to take my punch, look at it here, and punch out my piece of vellum. That's it. All right. Now I have to put my words on here. So I have my vellum, and I'm going to let's get love. I think I can get those pretty easily. Pull my letters. And there's still another letter set, or you may have a set at home that you're like, yeah, I forget to use my little letters. So, excuse me. Where's the V? Way down here. and the E at the top. I love this set because it has a lot of vowels. There. Love. All right. So the first thing we got to do is run that through the little emboss, baby emboss. Let me get it. I've got a couple people watching. I'd appreciate if you say hello. I'd like to know who you are. I'm in Austin, Texas. And, you know, I love Stampin' Up! And I will continue. But, you know, just wanting to do more. It's like it's so easy to let weeks go by. And then it's like, oh, my gosh. So we need the number 3 and then 2 number 2s to run that through. Okay. And let's put this on the plate. Doesn't have to be perfect because they're separate. So we can run it through like that, but we have to put the second number 2 plate on. This one needs to go this one. They're kind of starting to get warped. When they start getting bowed, I just keep flipping them, and both of them. Okay, here I go. Come on, little baby boss. There, and I always roll back, especially if it's very intricate. All right. Thank you, baby and boss. Let's get all this off. And I keep my little plates in one of these. Can you see it? Oh, I can't make it. One of those bags. Put this up. This way I don't lose them. And it goes back on my shelf back here. All right. So now we have love cut out. You better put those dies back on here because they're very easy to lose. And I make my own magnet sheets out of, what is that called? Oh, vent covers. You know, you got to try to save money where you can. Okay. Oops, one fell. Stay in there. There. Okay, now they're safe. Put this on the side. All right, and we have our love. And we have our vellum. Or we did have our vellum. Come here, vellum. I know you're here. I'll just put you down on the floor. Yep. Okay, got the vellum. Thank you. All right. What I've done as a little trick here is I put love you, I believe, on my vellum. But there's a neat little trick you can do so that you can get these centered or placed exactly like you want them placed. And I want to show you that. Okay, so this was a big word for this. It still fits. Can you see that? And it's okay if they come off the edge. It's no big deal. Okay, I've got my love there kind of like I want it. And what I do is I take, this is that press and seal. And it's got that sticky on one side. I don't know. This stuff works great. And oh, hi, Sue. You're from Indiana. Thank you for letting me know where you're from and that you're watching. Okay. Now I press this down on my that press and seal stuff. And you know, if you've ever watched Jennifer McGuire, she's like the ultimate card maker in the world, probably. I think she said her husband actually was part of the inventing of this stuff. Okay, now I'm going to pick it up. Trying to think of what I do. Okay, I'm going to pick up just the letters. I'm going to put my finger on the vellum, and then I'm slowly pulling it off. And you can see that E popped up. And I have my letters still on there. And here's my vellum. Oh, you can't see my vellum. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my trusty mono glue, and I'm going to put just tiny pieces of a little bit of glue. So these are still stuck to that press and seal. Okay. Get my fingers not to stick. Okay. Doesn't take much glue because you don't want it to squish out. You know, you've heard that. Okay. And the E. Oh, that's a lot. Come on, spread it out. And there's another. Come on. Okay, I think we've got plenty. Now, the trick is to put it back on the vellum. But I've done it, and it's so great. I just love it. Okay, I'm gonna take it off the card because this thing's going to be moving around. All right, so here we go. We just picked this up all again. You see the love on the vellum, on the press and seal. And I'm looking at my vellum about where I'm going to place it like I had it before. And I press it gently. And you can let it dry, which would probably be the best thing so you won't have a letter lifting. But just for the sake of showing you, I'm going to show you how. And you know what? You can use like a little tool to hold it. Let's do that. Each letter so they don't pop up by accident. I got the E. The O is staying on, yay. And the L. And I have my love. And I put love you. But look at that. I mean, I've got the glue on the back. And it was just like I put it on there. So you're not trying to put one letter at a time. And so anyway, that was my little tip for how do you put something on the vellum. All right. Now what we need to do, go back to this little card design, is we're going to cut this. Okay. Get my trimmer out. And we need to cut this at 4 1/8, 5 5 3/8. 4 1/8. 4 1/8 is the second notch past the 4. See, and you still have a nice piece left over, but it's blue on the back. It didn't go with the front of my card. All right, and now we're going to do 5 3/8. So at 5, and you go 1. See, 5 1/2 would be 2/8, and then the next longer one is 3/8. There you go. And we'll keep this for maybe something else. I'm going to try to hurry up. Hi, thank you for the hearts, Sue. That's so sweet. All right. Now, card base. And of course, this is an A2 size, and y'all know the measurements. Okay. See how pretty. I just love having that 1/16 of an inch. It's just so small. To me, it's elegant. I either like the teeny tiny or the bigger, you know, where you have the bigger border. All right, let's put some glue on this. Oh, why did I close it? I have to move faster because I tend to be a slow creator. I mean, I've heard of people, you know, taking like all day to make a card. Well, I'm not that bad, but you know. Okay, I'll make sure it's opening on the right, correct side there. I'm putting this on. I'm looking at all corners. And that's fairly close. It may not be exact, but it's close enough for me. And now I need my trim. And this is, of course, too long. So I can either put it down and then cut it. But I think I'm going to cut it first. So it needs to be 5 3/8 as well. And cut to this side. Okay, so far so good. This is my envelope. Where's my other one with all the stuff in it? Oh, here it goes. Okay. I'm putting my vellum with Love You instead of here, which I could still do that. That's cute. Let me look at it. Let me get this glued on first. The other thing I don't like to do, I know a lot of people love dimensionals, but I do a very few because I want to mail them, and you know, then it costs so much more. But I do have the butterfly stamps. Come on. Okay, I'm going to put this one about the same width from this edge. There, that fits very nicely. Okay, I can put Love You here. And I made a daisy. You're saying, well, Jeanette, you said you didn't buy the set. I didn't. This is the daisy punch, the large daisy punch. So I was like, no, I may not buy that set because I have daisies I can make. So, but actually the way I was designing this is you know, your focal, it can be here. And then I started my words like so. And then I have, you're thinking, well, where did I use this? Well, here it comes. I have my so, because I wanted different lettering. I think different lettering is so cute on a card. So much. Isn't that adorable? Okay, I will put some dimensionals on these, on so much. Not on this. I think I want it to lay flat. And I'm not going to put anything on this one because it doesn't need it. So again, we're going to put the glue behind the letters just a little bit. It's always hard to get those started. I'm just going to do the little dots because it won't take much. Oh, this is the slow part. Come on. I'm used to scribbling it on. Well, I've been watching Facebook and I see all the ladies, Stampin' Up ladies that are on their way to Norway right now, or in Norway. I think that's so cool. A lot of them went to London, and then they, who is it? Can't think of her name. There's one of our Stampin' Up big, you know, up there ladies that went to Scotland. I think she and maybe another lady. She went with her husband to Scotland. But if you've watched that whole series, Outlander, it takes me a while to remember stuff because I'm getting old. But anyway, the Outlander, she went to some of the landmarks where, you know, Outlander was filmed. And you know, those big, what do they call those big pillars where they would touch it and then, you know, go to the other dimension? She got to stand up against one of those. I was like, that's so cute. How fun. Okay, tiny, tiny, tiny. Let's do some tiny. Oh, this is not enough. Let me get my tiny ones. It's these. Nope. Got them. Okay. Let's put some tinies on this one. Who am I thinking of? I still can't pull her name up. My brain. I can see her in my head. That's good on that one. Where did the other one go? Here. So anyhow, in starting these cards, it's like, well, I want to make them, I don't want to make them too difficult. Now this one, this is probably the most decorated one I did because of all the die cutting and stuff. Let me get my little pick tool. The rest of them are a little easier. Come on. There. There. And this one's got only 2. Yay. Got those. Love you so much. Let's do much here and do so kind of closer to the, maybe come up a little bit. Just trying to balance it. And then put that. Okay, just glue on this. Oh, the center. I should have showed you how to do the center. That I took, as you can see, this little image and made a, you know, just stamped it, and I stamped it with the wild wheat. And then I used that little bitty dot right there. And I first stamped it with lemon lolly, but then I went to crushed curry because it showed up better. I don't want it to hang off. That's pretty good. I think you can still read love you. And there is, it's really cute, I think. I mean, daisies are daisies, right? So I don't know. I may get the set that goes with it. I just love the paper. Okay, and then the envelope. Since I don't think this is going to be enough. No, it's a little short. Since I didn't have enough of that, no, that's not it. I had that pack of paper. Where did I put it? Oh, fiddlesticks. How can something just disappear so quickly? Okay, well, I'm going to have to look for it, and it'll probably show up, and then I can put it on there. All right, let's put these over here. Done with that. Kind of clear off my space for the next one. Okay, so this was card 1. And we'll put these things over to my right. Oh, I forgot to put the bling. I did find some pretty bling too. Okay. This was the bling I found because this is the Elegant Faceted Gems, and I got this little copper color, and with that wheat, they go really nicely. And I do cut all of my gems on the side so I can pull them out and then stick them back in easily. I hate those glue things. So I could put one of these in the middle. I'm just going to do it. You see? Okay. And one more bigger one. Let's put it here. And one more down here by the much. There, just making the eye go down. All right, so that's my creation. Number 1 without the envelope that I wanted to do. Goodness. Later. All right, now the second card. Was this it? Yeah, it was. Okay. What I'm using for the envelope was the all the DSPs that come in all the end colors. Hi, Colleen. And so for the envelope, since I didn't have enough of this paper, since it's from my paper share, I thought that, well, it's got that wild wheat in it, so I could use a piece of it for my envelope because I do like to decorate them. And they have 2 pieces in the wild wheat, so they have the little hearts and they have the big dots. I'll just use these little stripes. Got to do it real quick. Fast, fast, fast. Okay. Colleen, what I'm doing is using a little sketch right here and making these 3 cards. So they're looking different because blah, blah, blah. I embellish them differently. Okay. So this will be cute. And on the envelope, okay, that's good. Put that down. The hearts are so cute too, but too busy. No, don't do that. Okay. And all that's left is the cutting. I still have Sue with me, and I see, hi, Diane from South Carolina. Glad you're with me. I am Jeanette Collins, and I'm in Texas. And I'm using this little sketch template that I made to make 3 cards out of the Daisy DSP. And this is from my paper share. So I only got 1 sheet of each, and I got a 6x6, not even a full sheet or even a, okay. So this was my first card, and it looks so cute together, I think. Love you so much. I've used the Daisy Punch because I don't have the stamp set, or I don't have the dies. I just, you know, I got to got to take it a little at a time. So that's that. I'm going to put this back in here. Okay. Separate everything. Card 2. Card 2. And get all the things out so you can see what I'm working with. Now I have the small, I guess this is called the small daisy punch, but I punched some small daisies because I wanted the white ones since this card is so white. Now I've already cut this one down to this size, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 to make that 1/16 of an inch border. I think that's just so pretty just to have that little bit. I think it's so classy. Hi, Mary Ellen from Montana. Wow. You know, I have a good friend in Montana. She's on Facebook a lot with me. We've done scrapbooking things together. We were both in, I'm not currently, but in a scrapbooking group called Scrap Happy. And if you just put Scrap Happy, you're going to find Alice and a bunch of other ladies. And before the nasty COVIDs hit, once a year we were having big get-togethers. And so it was so much fun. Because you get to know all these ladies that are making scrapbooks, and you already kind of know about them because they're scrapbooking pictures of their families and stuff. It's so fun. Oh, come on. Got a little crooked. I can't get this one on just right. That's the other thing that's really bad for me is I have a little bit of OCD, so I want things, you know, almost perfect. I can't say perfect because I never do anything perfectly. See, like I just got glue on that. Oh my gosh. Let me get I have this, it's called a rinse-free hand wash. It's by Ever Lavish. It smells good and it takes off sticky stuff off your hands. And I know that, what are those other kinds? There. And I also have this. See, it's by Ever Lavish. And this one, when you put it on your hand, it's a hand and nail cream. It smells so good and it's not greasy. Okay, so here we have that. Now on this one, I took the back side since it's on the wild wheat, and I'm just going to use it right here so I can put that on. And that is measured at 1 inch by 4 1/8. From the beginning, or maybe you saw it in the heading of what the title is, I put She Stamps Cards because I want to just keep track of my Tuesdays, you know. And I said I was kind of following the same idea that Robin Albrecht, I think that's how you say her name, does. And she was doing it, and I think she's in the 80s now. So she's really nice to follow too because she has a lot of great ideas. All right, I have a tag, and the tag is from the TaylorMade tags. I want to show you that right here. It's where I pulled it from. It's probably in a little bowl. No. Okay, so that's where I got this from. Put it over here on the side. And I need to stamp something on it. And let's do something with these little daisies. I had to glue them together first. So this is from my little punch. I want y'all to say, raise your hand if you have the punches. Yeah. Now these other daisies that are in the that go with the set. I mean, they are pretty because they're probably a little bit more realistic looking than, but you know, I had these and I'm like, okay. So I got to figure out, you know, focal point. We've got that border. So I have to figure out where I'm going to put this tag. I think I want, again, since this is the focal point area, I'm going to put 2 little daisies right there. The first card, I didn't have to stamp anything. Did y'all realize that? You have an older daisy stamp set. You know, I didn't get out in calling. Okay. I didn't have that one because I didn't start working with Stampin' Up. I was using some other brands. Okay. Okay, so these 2 maybe like this. They need centers. I don't think I want to put these little centers. Now look, again, I buy the paper share and the accessory or embellishment share. And like I said, the gal I buy them from, look, she labels everything. Isn't that the coolest thing? Because the main reason I like it, not for the numbers and stuff, but for the colors. Okay, I want to put a dot onto these little daisies, and I'm going to use, since it's got the wild wheat, I'm going to use the wild wheat stamp. I'm having so much fun. I'm so glad y'all are here watching. All right, let's see. And those on YouTube, I don't think I'm seeing your, yeah, Sue is on YouTube. All right, that's wonderful that they can see. Okay, I've already got a big old mess there. Let me get my little towel. Wipe it off. Because it will hit that daisy, those petals. Okay, here we go. That's not big enough. Well, you know what I can do? Hey, this would be too big, wouldn't it? What do y'all think? See this little, this is from that other set I used, that, let's see, it's way big, I think. I don't know what to do. What do y'all think? Should I do this little bigger one and just punch it in there? Because that's way too small. I'd have to, oh, gosh. Leave the stamp pad open and then it goes, I hit everything. Let's try another. Little dab will do ya. Oh, it's making it really dark. I don't like that at all. Boo. Okay. Let me show you again what that other one looks like that I did on this card. See how I used that bigger stamp and it kind of made a center. I think I'm going to do it on these little ones too. It may be too big, but that's what I'm going to do. And maybe, no, I'm going to do this. I should stamp off. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Stamp off. That's better because at least it looks like more of a flower, right? Yes, yes, I think so. Okay, let's do this one. Now I have that darker center, but I'm going to just do stamp off and see what it looks like. It's okay. Okay, I got to get that little one again. They have to match because I've got OCD. Where's that other one? Oh, here it is. And just keep stamping it till it's done. Oof. That's good. It's done. It's not perfect, but where's my towel? Towel. There. And I'll put these aside. I don't think I'm going to need them again, but I might. Okay, got that moved. Okay, thank you for hanging with me on those flowers. Okay, so looking at my little design here, we got the strip, we've got the focal point going. I think I am going to use this as I'm going to put a greeting on there and kind of tuck it right here with some twine. I think that's a good idea. Where did I put my twine? Okay, I know where it is. All right, greeting. Greeting. I am going to use a greeting out of Charming Sentiments. Okay, this is it. And I believe this is, what's her name? I wish I'd put their names on here. Lisa Curio. It is. They do have the names. All right. So this is the wishing you the happiest of birthdays. That might be too big. Hey there. Kind of small. Oh, well. I think I'm just going to do it anyway. Now, this one has a... Maybe this is not what I'm using. Okay, I've got my stuff mixed up. What can I put? Beyond grateful. That will fit in there. I must have that other stuff for the next card. Okay, I got to glue these down first. Should I glue them down or put them on dimensionals? I think this time I'll put them on dimensionals. Well, it's bright and sunny here in Austin, probably really hot. I have no idea because I haven't been outside. Need to walk my dog though. But, you know, they say it's going to change again, so. Oh, you like to bling in the center? Yeah, I'm probably going to put a little bling in the center. It's always a good idea. Especially the way I stamped them. Like this one. I got that little bling in the center there to kind of disguise my little stamping mess. But we need the rain. So hopefully it's going to rain again. Okay, and I'm going to put Beyond Grateful on this one. But I think I want to use a different color, guys. Now the darker color in this paper, where's Beyond Grateful? There it is. It will go like this. So it'll fit nicely. I want to do it in that little darker color, not the wheat again. What is the other color, guys? Let me find. Maybe it's in here. Yeah. Boho Copper, Wild Wheat, Moody Mauve. I think Moody Mauve is the background. I would like to do that other color, but we're going to go with Moody Mauve so I don't mess it up. Okay. I don't I see it. I don't see it. How about that pink? Goodness gracious, where are my colors? Sorry about this. I'm just not seeing what I need. Here's this bubble bath. Oh, here's me off. Ugh. You know, I have them in my caddy, and yes, I can see the names, but I forgot where I put, you know, what order they're in. Put this here, and my counter right here. This is one of those gaming pads. It's like a mouse pad, so it has cushion. Amazon, of course. Okay, that's where it's going. I better test it. Pretty dark. Okay, good. And yay, it is a dark. It's a dark, dark color. Wipe that off. Put this away. And get my twine. I'm going to just use the linen twine. Does anybody do paper pumpkin? Because I finally got mine and put my paper pumpkin together yesterday. Now, I only did the 3 cards, and I'm thinking about, well, do I want to do the alternates? I think it's so much fun. It's fun to get them. Okay. Uh-oh, I see my husband. He's coming in. You're going to probably hear the door. Where I'm working is in my dining room, or what could be called a dining room. We are renting because we moved from Tulsa, and we almost couldn't find a house. It was crazy here. I'm paying like outrageous prices just to rent. I'm like, geez. But we're fine. All is fine. Okay, let's cut these. Okay. And get a probably should have gone the other way, the words. Do y'all do that? Do you stamp stuff and then go, oh my gosh, well, it should have gone this way and I should have done it that way? That's what I do. But that's because if I really like my card, I'll remake one. Like I'm going to order this paper so I can remake some. And that's fun. Okay, I've got 2. Got those. Trying to get the little yellow ones out. There. Where's my pokey tool here? Oh, I forgot to put this on dimensionals underneath. I have to laugh at myself. And all the strings just go everywhere, and that's all right. I can cut some where they're not so much. There he comes. And I'm still online, hon. I've got one more to go. Okay, I'm going to put this jewel there. Colleen, yes, because it makes it pretty. Now I could put these around, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to put 3, and I'll put the third one on the little one on the grateful. I'm going to put it close. There. Da, 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 da. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So I've got that done. And the envelope, let's see. Again, this is the Subtles DSP, the extras. And I was looking at it too. It's like, okay, that looks like fresh freesia. So looking for the color that matches. It's got to be that one. Because I don't think I have any left. Do I? Nope. Okay, so we're going to do this one again. Yep. Ooh, my desk is getting crowded and messy, huh? Closes in on you fast. Okay. For the envelope, let's do, I think all you need is 2 1/4. I think that's right. Go 1/8 inch more just to be safe. Okay. That goes over here. And my envelope is here. I'll put the glue on the outside. I didn't cut that other one, did I? I don't remember. And then I have one more, and again, it's the same little pattern. So, you know, if you want to do that, that's, I mean, I think it's just makes it more, just easier, because you're like, okay, I've got a basic pattern. That's why sketches are so fun. And I can do this. Just follow your sketch as best you can and change it up with embellishments. Scissors. Like I said, I want to ask all of you, raise your hand if you've bought the whole suite. I want to. But I decided to use my little punches. And this is how this looks. Isn't that sweet? I mean, it turned out pretty. These little punch daisies, I think, are so cute. So, yeah. Good. Sue, she says, I have the punches. Yay. They're faster too, aren't they? Okay. So we've got 2 cards done. And my third one is this pattern. Oh, got this stuff. Look, I've already got this ready. Yay. It's the Lost Lagoon. So now with this one, that's the envelope. With this one, this is the Lost Lagoon A2 size card. I made the border bigger on this one because I just love that color. And so I wanted to see more of it. Just got mine from the post and have both daisy punches. So you have the sweet Mary Ellen and you have the punches. Well, then it makes it easy for you. You can do both. Like I said, I think the dies have some realistic looking flowers, but it is an investment. So you got to think about it. I know I want some more of this paper. Okay. I love this color. And did y'all notice that if you look at these designs, that the paper actually looks like the flowers are almost 2D, 3D, something like that? I think they're just gorgeous. I don't know how they do that. I think Stampin' Up! Does an excellent job with their especially their designer paper. Okay. And now what? Oh, this is where I was going to use this. Okay, so my focal point, instead of, oh, and that became smaller. Where's my extra piece? I guess I don't have one. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Okay, girls, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to stamp this on a white piece of paper. I have the twine that goes, or the ribbon, again from my share. I bought the ribbon share from this gal. She's out of New York. Anyhow, I like it. I did the paper share and the embellishment ribbon, jewels, all that stuff share. Okay, let me get my block and a piece of scratch paper. I think this will work. So one thing I've really worked at is trying to keep things where they're pretty close to me, where I don't have to get up and go hunt stuff. Okay, block. Okay, I have that there. And I put my block on at a angle like this, because then when I'm stamping, I'm not looking at the edge of the block to get it straight. I'm looking at my stamp. So that's why I do that. And also it feels good in my hand to hold it and press it. So that's what I do. Color. I'm going to go with this color because of that pretty center. This is crushed curry. So if you really look at this last card, it's not following my sketch. Oh, y'all, look at that. Look how pretty that is. It's just perfect. Gotta love Stampin' Up. Everything is so good. Not to think about it. Okay, so I want to get my little emboss machine again and find my die. There it is. Got to put this thing exactly like, oh, and I'm going to use some washi tape. Stick it down. This is pretty, it's pretty sticky. Okay. I don't want it to tear my paper. There. Okay. Baby emboss. Trying to hurry up. I know it's going on over an hour already. Told y'all I'm a slow stamper. Okay, this is the number 3, number 2, and then the other number 2. Let's get this on here. And I'm going to flip this. Oh, look at it. It's warped. Okay, it's on there straight. I have to hold them down together. Come on, let's go. This way and back. That's how I do it. Sorry for the noise. That was annoying. And back into my little bag. I love these little bags. Okay, and we're going to put it on the card. See if I can get it when it doesn't tear. Yay. There's the words. Now it's getting lost, don't you think? So that's why I got the ribbon. And I'm going to put some ribbon on behind it so it'll help lift it. And again, my share, my ribbon share. She has Lost Lagoon on it. Oh, this is so soft, so nice. Yeah, you know, I thought about putting a strip here, but look, this paper is just so pretty. So I'm going to stick this down about right here, like so. And cut these ends. Old. These are like 20-year-old creative memories. Okay, where's my glue dots? Glue dots, you're right here. I know where you are. Okay, here we go. As I said, my website is Stampin' to Connect, and I'm the one that built it. It is not perfect. I have stuff that's not working, but it's just the way it is until I get, you know, it all takes a lot of money to get stuff going. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's see if I can get this on here now. I'll put it on dimensionals. I think I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Don't tear. Talk about spending a lot of extra time. It's on the back end of a website. It's like, ugh. Okay, where's my little dimensionals? Maybe I can use big ones. I can use a couple big ones. Drives me crazy. But I wanted a website. I figured out how to get it started. But like I said, there's a few little links. I have the links going to, like, you know, my Stampin' Up stuff, so that's good. I figured that out. And geez Louise, it's not easy. It gets frustrating real easily. Okay. Now I probably need baby ones on the ends, but I can do that later. I just need the bling. Where's my bling bling? I use the yellow ones, and I have the Lost Lagoon. That doesn't look right though, does it? That actually looks better. I'm going to use whatever that is. These. Put it real close. I learned somewhere that when you put jewels, instead of like putting it way up here, if you'll put it closer to your embellishment, if you have embellishments on it, or even the design, it's more pleasing to the eye. So like this one, when I come down here, well, I want to put it closer to this big flower. And then the tiny one, bring it down here. It's closer to this little flower. And then what that does, it made the triangle. So that's good to the eye because it makes your eye move around and look at the whole thing. So that's the card right there. And I think I'm going to put this side for the envelope. I don't think you need to watch me put it on the envelope again. I think you got the gist of it, but doesn't that look cute together, this paper? I just love it. So If you would like, um, my cards, I'm going to be putting the directions. I don't know what you call them, instructions on my website when I take pictures of these cards, and I would love to do make and takes for you if you would like. So just let me know. Thank you for being here so much. It really made me happy to see all your names and that you were watching. It's always better than when you're just talking to yourself. All right, let's see. Put myself back up there and say goodbye. Whoop. There. So thank you again. I really, really, really thank you for being here. It's so, so fun. And I hope you like my designs. And I'll see you on Friday. Friday, I got, let's see. See, I have my little things all ready for my next cards. This is one of the daisy cards, but the main card I was going to do is with the zoo critters. Again, just with, I haven't bought the set for this one either. I'm just using what I got for my paper shares. So if you want to come on Friday, it's Friday at 1, same time, same station. Bye, everybody. Thank you.